wish I knew before I bought a home in Arizona. Hi, I'm Jen Wehner, team leader of the Wehner Group, brokered by eXp Realty. Over the last 17 years, I've helped over 1,000 families move from different parts of the country and even world move to Arizona. And they've shared with me, God, I wish I would have known that. And I'm going to share my own personal experience from moving here from California. Number one I'm going to share is termites. It is very common to have termites on homes. They actually say 50% of the homes have termites. The other 50% are going to get termites. Now, these are a different kind of termites than that exist in other areas of the country. These are subterranean termites, and usually it's just a matter of treating them without a lot of damage. So you might not want to cancel the contract just because the home has termites, because it's extremely likely that the next house is either going to have them or is going to get them. The second thing that makes our home buying and living experience a little different here in the desert is the wildlife. Now, there's the bad component of wildlife. Scorpions, snakes, and spiders as big as my hand, at least in North Scottsdale. So it's very prevalent when you're in the desert to see these little creatures, these terrible little creatures running around. But there's the beautiful thing about the wildlife. Now I site a wash, I have javelina packs, families, they walk around the neighborhood, we give them their space. We have coyotes, we have bobcats. I've even seen wild horses more than twice. So and that's what I love about the desert. But if you do see a coyote or a javelina family, just know that, yep, you're living in the desert. And notate that if you go and you see a house and there is scorpions, or you look at the seller's disclosures and they say there's scorpions, you can do things like seal your house. And I had a scorpion in my house that actually stung my daughter. After we got the home sealed, and this was about 9 years ago, we have not had a scorpion in our house since. So there are ways to get around it, but just know that when you're in the desert, the creatures come with it. Now, the third thing that makes it a little different here is we generally don't have basements. There are some homes and some subdivisions around the valley that do have basements, but it's just rare. It's a hard dig, it's really expensive, and I know basements are very common in other areas of the country. So it's really important to look at storage space. That's why 3-car garages or bigger is really popular, because they need that extra third car garage for storage. Or maybe the home has big pantries or a lot more closets. And if your storage is important to you, just make sure to keep that in mind, that you are probably not going to have a basement for storage, so the home is going to need to have the storage in the house or the garage. Fourth, I get a lot of commentary from my out-of-state friends that, oh my gosh, all these houses look alike. So know that you'll find that earth tone colors are extremely common here in Arizona. And also there is desert architecture very unique to the Sonoran Desert, like Santa Fe style. That's like the adobe flat roof, a lot of wood beams, a lot of Native American themes. And so we have architecture here that's really unique to us. And we also have something that's called natural area open space in North Scottsdale, which they designate part of your lot to have open space, even commercial. They really want to keep that desert feel. I'll be driving past my Target and I can't even see the Target off the road because they have natural area open space surrounding it. So that is something I actually really love about the desert. If you go and you see a house, keep in mind that even though the lot might expand past the gates, NAOS, the natural area open space, might apply, and you can't necessarily use that land to build on. So these things you probably weren't aware of if you haven't bought a home yet, or maybe you bought a home and you're like, oh yeah, that one. So I hope you found this information helpful, and if you would please like, comment, subscribe, I would really appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the next one.